Hello and welcome. So I'm going to talk, I'm going to go into why I quit the carnivore diet and yeah, why I stopped vlogging. So first and foremost, um, I had mentally convinced myself that this was like the cure-all to everything and it's wonderful. And I mean, the Paleo Medicina group says, oh, it'll help cure people with epilepsy and alopecia. And okay, it's so simple. You don't have to buy supplements. You just buy meat and you just eat meat and wonderful. I really wanted it to work. I convinced myself that it was going to work. And I saw no results. So what happened was I'm going along and I'm reporting and I'm like, oh, I feel great. And I did until I didn't. Um, at some point, I think my minerals got depleted and I got dehydrated. And when I get dehydrated, I become very susceptible to seizures. And that's what happened on day 47 is I think day 46 I was like, I kind of feel like I'm drinking and it's not going in me. Um, and that freaked me out and I was worried about it. And then day 47, I had a seizure. I had no hair regrowth. Um, and that was day 47 of like beef only. Um, you know, I had stopped like it wasn't just zero carb anymore, it was just beef only. And so yeah, that's what happens when I get under stress and I'm dehydrated. I get seizures. And so after that, and it took a while for me to get back. I went back on the standard American diet because it was like, I don't know. I knew I wouldn't get dehydrated on that because I had more experience with it, I guess. Also, it was around Christmas time. Actually, I did was I hired the Paleo Medicina group. I did blood tests and to help, figure things out. They told me to take a high dose of vitamin D. And there's research articles that say that's great for people with epilepsy. It was not for me because it triggered another seizure. And I was worried that it would, and it did. I don't know. But then like I started eating how I had before the whole carnivore experiment. I felt so much better. Um, and I think it's just getting the minerals back in my body and getting back to being fully rehydrated. Is there a way to do carnivore where you keep the minerals, you stay hydrated while you do that? I guess so. Um, I'm still trying. I don't know how to do it. And I decided it's probably best if I just not give dietary recommendations or advice. I think my main ones are, hey, just avoid the processed foods as much as you can. Eat whole foods whenever possible. Yeah, I mean, that's what's pretty much worked for me. In terms of regrowing the hair, yeah, I don't know what's going to work. Right now, I will say I am trying a supplement, a bone marrow supplement for kicks, mostly because I read a review on it and it was positive and wonderful. And I'm also doing Dr. Carolyn Dean's Magnesium Miracle, which is great actually, because yeah, when I did the carnivore diet, shortly after I had the seizure, I found her an interview she had done or something like that. And it just, everything she was saying rang true with me. It just, the experience that I had with the carnivore diet where I felt dehydrated. I felt like I was getting dehydrated, and yeah. So sad to say, it was not the miracle cure I hoped it would be. And I had mentally like convinced myself, oh yeah, this is cure all. This is what people need to do. I still think, I don't know, I think it's great. I think it's helping a lot of people. But I think you still need to be careful with it. I think, I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain why it didn't work for me. I can't explain why I got dehydrated on it. But I do know that when I get dehydrated, that puts me at risk of seizures. And so, yeah. Yeah, that's not cool. And I do know that it's not just a random thing. It's when a few years ago I did another type of diet where they wanted me to go on a 3-day liquid fast or something like that. The same kind of thing happened. Like, yeah, it was like 3 or 4 days into it. I was like, oh, I'm feeling great, but yeah, it kind of triggered the same response, and I ended up being a little bit dehydrated. Not like more of a like subclinical dehydration thing, not like a you need to be in the hospital right now dehydration thing. At any rate, so I think I'm going to change up my channel a bit because I really don't want to focus on the ketogenic diet, or even the carnivore diet, or I don't think I want to even do a dietary thing. I think maybe I'll use my channel to keep me accountable with my writing, and you can learn more about copywriting, which I find much more interesting lately than any dietary protocol. Even though with dietary protocols, I can get creative and I enjoy creating recipes, but that's not, it's just not working for me. I'm not motivated to get on and talk about food or talk about my hair, lack thereof, because let's face it, growing hair back, this is a wig. Growing hair back, it takes a while. And I will say my nails are better right now with the minerals, the magnesium, and the bone marrow supplements. I can tell they're getting stronger, which is a big deal, actually. When your nails start breaking because of this alopecia thing, it gets hard to do daily tasks like writing. That's not cool. So I'm gonna revamp this channel a little bit and start talking about my copywriting and maybe some other fun adventures that I have. But I don't know. This whole ketogenic diet thing, yeah, it's not that exciting for me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, some people do reach out to me, and that's kind of exciting. I know I don't have a lot of followers. I'm not making money on the YouTube channel at all. Just in case anyone was wondering, I just don't have the following yet, and I don't know if I'm going to take it that direction. I think yeah, I think I'm a much better writer. I think I should do it for fun and maybe test out my video scripting writing skills. But yeah, I'm not going to make money off of this channel, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. It's really fine. So, but thanks for watching. Hope you have a fabulous day. And yeah, take care. If you do the carnivore diet, yeah, let me know. Let me know if you had good results, bad results. I know there's lots of testimonials, but here's the thing about testimonials is like um you can get better, you can get better, you can get better, and then, for whatever reason, maybe other factors in life you get worse, or maybe something, in the water changes. Like in the coal mining towns, the water was being poisoned. Had nothing to do with whether they. So yeah, yeah. Some areas the water is just being poisoned because they're not treating it properly. So, and then we have, crazy stuff like 5G, Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So that can also play factors. I don't know. I really don't know what is causing my hair not to come back in. The other thing, I'm taking Carolyn Dean's biotin. Yeah, so that's good too.